Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. And it's back to Miami for the Heat at the conclusion of today's game. So here's Miami's starting group. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. And it's Dragic in the point guard position.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times, they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to Sacramento. Whiteside, a screen on Russell. It's Dragic with the drive. And stolen by Hibbert. And here we go. And Bass kicks to Bryant. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Dragic with it. Pass to Dang. He feeds it to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. The jump hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Russell again. It's Dragic. Russell dishes to Young. The shot will not go. Excellent D from Wade.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Now, here is Russell. Screen by Young. Bryant, it's a wide open look. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Whiteside a screen. Dragic kicks to Bosh. The shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hibbert. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Now here's Dragic. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Bass. Got a piece of it. And Bryant gets it to go. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off-season. Tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. Dragic with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Bosh passes to Whiteside. Inside. Tries to keep it alive. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Wasted no time on that one. Russell's got his first 2 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And the shot is good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Wade. Misses in close. Los Angeles leading by 3. And Young kicks to Kobe. Pass up top. Wade brings the double team. And it's the Heat on the break for the finish. It's deflected. They get it back. Moves back up. Dragic. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's foul number 2 for him. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Pelicans. The feed to Hibbert. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Now here's Bryant. Here's Hibbert, and he slams it one-handed.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
It's Bosh with the drive. And, of course, Chris Bosh has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. But, boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good athleticism, that big wingspan, and not an overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range area, he can do it all.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
The Heat making a switch here. Green's checked in. Screened by Russell. Here's Bass. Miami grabs the miss.
On the topic of Chris Bosh, I mean, guys, he was a 24-11 player his last season with Toronto. Went on to Miami to win rings where his stats dipped a bit with LeBron there. Then last season, his scoring average right back up to 21 a game.
Green, the screen. It's Dragic with the drive. It's stolen by Bass.
Sometimes the short pass is harder than the long.
And the jam by Nick Young.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
The dish to Green. Bang for 3. Offensive rebound, Heat. Knocks it loose. Here's Dragic. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And Nick Young with the slam.
Now that's some hang time. Levitation, elevation. What a pretty double clutch move there.
Well, you can afford to get fancy on your way up. You've got to have that kind of space.
And space, Kevin, is what he had. The defense just a little bit Charmin tissue paper-like. I should say soft.
And stolen by Russell. On the wing, Bryant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
Russell kicks to Hibbert. Six on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hibbert's got 7. The Heat trailed by 6. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Russell. Right through the D for the layup.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Anderson comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Kobe. He's got 5. Bass, a screen on Wade. And finished off by Bass.
Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
Wade drives in. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Bass. Cannot hit. Excellent D from Wade.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Outside Dang. The pass to Wade. All alone. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Bass with the screen. Stolen by Wade. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And a great stretch of games here for Wade at the end of a great stretch of games for Wade at the end of last season. I mean, he turned back the clock, if you will, for a while and really helped carry this Heat team.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's Sacre. Here's Clarkson. Los Angeles with another miss. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Greg, you know, I remember that stretch with Wade you're talking about. It seems like he finally now feels healthy, Clark, and it shows.
Wade himself said, Kevin, it was the best he felt in a couple of years. Health is such a big factor for him, given how he plays and selectively now likes to attack the rim. Boy, Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful players we have in the league. Kind of took over where Dennis Rodman left off. A high-energy forward who can rebound and defend. And he's got a tattoo parlor going on, too.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. And talking about Chris Anderson, he was actually out of the league for a couple years, reinstated back in 2008, and apparently the time off helped. He finished second in the league in block shots going back to that season.
And Kevin, the thing I remember most about Chris Anderson, the 2005 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He unsuccessfully tried the same dunk 8 times. Count them, 8.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
It's stolen by Wade.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Here's Clarkson. At the... And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
We got Robert Sacre. Clarkson is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Ryan Kelly. And it's Randall in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Bosch drives in.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Chalmers dishes to Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And here's Winslow. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Bosch at the elbow. Tries again. And there's the bucket as Green finishes it off.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Now here's Williams. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Bosch. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. And the Heat lead by 4.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Sacre kicks to Randall. And that one's good. And former coach of the year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And As you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy, and Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller, great experience as a player and as a champion, and I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Now here's Dragic. Dishes it to Green. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosch has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Dragic with it. Williams picks him up. Taken away by Williams. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop it. Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Dragic makes it off the glass. Dragic has got 6 points.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Clarkson passes to Sacre and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
Whiteside's checked in for Anderson. Green, no luck. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Randall dishes to Williams. Double team on Williams. Kelly kicks to Sacre. Passes it to Randall. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And for Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
Well, there was a log jam in Phoenix at the wing position last season. He certainly matured, though, as he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
For Gerald Green, it's hard to not think about the star that could have been, the 18th pick in the 2005 draft. Right out of high school, it was basically athleticism and upside in his game then. He's finally made it in the NBA now, but has improved with skills and guile in place of explosiveness.
Both free throws good from Green.
And talking about Gerald Green, it seems like he's been in the league forever. But he was only 29 years old last season. By and large, he's avoided major injury, so he's still got plenty of tread left on those tires if he wants to keep going at it for a little while longer.
Now here's Bryant. 5 points in the game. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Bosch in the post. He's against Hibbert. The drive by Bosch. He scores with that shot, and now he's 3 of 8.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
But they'll get another chance. Hibbert kicks to Russell. Back to Hibbert. Second chance shot. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Now, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead, doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Kobe. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bryant's got 7.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Timeout called, the Heat. Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury, of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off a team, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out.
Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat. Wade comes in for Winslow. Wade. Good work defensively by Kobe.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. You know, Bosh was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, had to use 31 different starting lineups last season, and 20 different players started at least one game.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 8.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Young outside. Back to Bryant. The teardrop falls in. Kobe's got 4 points this quarter.
And injuries are something that you can't plan for, but you can prepare for them. And hopefully the Heat can avoid injury woes this season. If they can, they at least have players who have been through that struggle last year.
Here's Young. Lets it go from 14. And it's Hibbert missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Kicks it to Russell. Back to Bryant. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Dragic. He has 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. And stolen by Russell. Here's Young. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Well, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Russell passes to Hibbert. Russell dishes to Hibbert. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Kobe kicks to Russell. Pass to Hibbert. Bass with the screen. It's Hibbert with the drive. And he drops in the... Way up off the glass. Hibbert's got 11.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Russell kicks to Kobe. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwayne Wade. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bosch passes to Wade. 5 on the clock. Bosch heads the pick for Wade. Bosch, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Lakers on top. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
It's been a solid outing for Bosh. He has 14 points and 1 steal as well.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Dang in the small forward position. Dragic dishes to Bosh. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Kobe, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Russell kicks to Hibbert. Young outside. Misses the 3.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Feeds it to Dang. Here's the screen. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Now it's a 3-point Miami lead. Hibbert up top. He's covered by Whiteside. Young for 3. Again, Young missing.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Now here's Bosch. He's got 16. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Just some amazing stats put up by Chris Bosh early in his career, but having been in the shadow of LeBron and D. Wade over the past few seasons, one wonders if Bosh is now a little bit underrated. He's talented and gives you everything you want from the power forward spot.
Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Shoots from the corner. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bosh has got 20. We're getting back to Chris Bosh. It's always difficult to reshape your game around a superstar teammate. I mean, just ask Kevin Love last year.
You know, it's such a good point. When you think about Bosh, you know, he isn't the kind of guy who demands special attention. You know, he's not mugging for the press. He's not out there for himself. He just really lets his play speak for itself. And you won't find many bigs who are as versatile as he is. And much underrated, I think, as a pick-and-roll defender.
Timeout called the Lakers. Well, one thing that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big moments.
He does. And Wade has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bass with the screen. Wade again. Kobe. Faded away to create the space. Kobe's got 14 points.
And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth quarter during the regular season. Very productive in the fourth quarter from a scoring standpoint.
Lakers trail by 7. Russell passes to Hibbert. Outside Russell. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Bryant. Misses off the left iron.
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was 3rd most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
Dragic again. Russell. Bosh, a screen on Russell. Dragic dishes to Bosh. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
You could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Now here's Dragic. 6 points for him. That's good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
He used that pick just right. And that's 17 points for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Shoots a fader. Shot is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Russell kicks to Bass. Outside, Kobe. It's Hibbert with the drive. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, Heat leading by 4. Now, here's Dragic. He's got 8. Here's Whiteside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year. And it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he has.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And Bryant slams it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And now here comes Kobe leading the break. Russell, no good. And the Heat call time here. And what a tough position Luol Deng found himself in last year in a small forward swap of sorts. LeBron James goes from Miami to Cleveland. Deng goes from Cleveland to Miami. He had his choice. There was Atlanta that was in the mix there too, but he goes to the Miami Heat. He's bounced around a little bit, but still a very big talent.
He is. You know, he kind of likes following legends. Remember, Scottie Pippen was that great small forward in Chicago, and Luol Deng was the next heir apparent. So he seemed to be pretty comfortable stepping into LeBron's role. Unfortunately, not able to deliver at the same level. And let's face it, the problem is you can't make up for losing the best player in the game, and that's the case here in Miami for Luol.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Miami.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me? And, you know, getting back to Luol Deng, he wasn't entirely pleased with his new role. He's been a knockdown mid-range shooter throughout his career, but last year he was asked to shoot corner threes in volume, and that's not his game. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 8. They need this one. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 13 points.
And back to Luol Deng. I mean, he started last season pretty strong. I mean, Deng was actually healthier than LeBron at the beginning of the year, but the tables turned around midseason. Deng became hobbled with that knee, and LeBron returned to his old dominant self.
And it's Green with the jam.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And he misses the fast break layup. Fires at the elbow. And it's Kobe missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Russell again. Dragic. 5 on the clock. Green inside the three-point line. Nice D by Kobe. Lakers trail by 4. Russell with it. Wade picks him up. Shot on the wing. And that one's good. Russell. And the Heat call time here.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Greg, as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Clark kind of molded him in his image.
Yeah, and it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Chalmers comes in for Goran Dragic. Wade with no one around. No luck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Bryant passes to Hibbert. Young dishes to Bass. Back to Young for the lead. Miami grabs the miss. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Chalmers kicks to Dang. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Lakers on D. Now Chalmers. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Shot clock at 3. Nice shot from the wing. Lakers trail by 4. Here is Bryant. 19 points in the game. Young from outside. Offensive rebound.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
On the wing, Green. He dishes it to Dang. Wade from outside. And it's Wade again missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Kobe kicks to Bass. Turnaround Jay. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Outside Dang. From outside, off the mark. Young pass to Kobe. Fades and shoots. Nice touch on the bank shot. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Chalmers' shot is no good. LA's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Russell dishes to Young. To the left wing. Russell kicks to Young. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Miami ahead. They lead by a bucket. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Randall out there with Robert Sacre. Then there's Lewis Williams. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kelly in at the 3 spot. Here's Bosch. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Both free throws good from Bosch. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
Green left side. Pass to Whiteside. Right side a screen. And here's Chalmers for 3. No good. Lakers trail by 4. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. There's a good screen. Here's Clarkson. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bosch, that's the pick for Chalmers. He feeds it to Bosch. They get it back. Whiteside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Clarkson with the ball. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Green kicks to Winslow. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 4. On the wing, Williams. Puts up a 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Bosch. That doesn't go either for Bosch. Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. Defended by Chalmers. Shot clock at 6. And Williams, here we go. Here's Kelly. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Left side, Bosch. Miami no good on that time either. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Let's go. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And the Lakers call time here. And one thing about Mario Chalmers last season, he really had to play a different role. And it took him some time, Greg, to get used to.
Yeah, anytime your team loses a superstar like LeBron James, other guys get asked to do a little bit more. Mario was asked to be more of an aggressive scorer, a role that isn't so easy to jump into after 6 years of being that fourth or fifth option in the offense.
Going back to Mario Chalmers last year, guys, I mean, having to take on more of a scoring role was tough for him. His field goal percentage dropped 50 points from the season before. His three-point percentage dropped even more. His assist numbers were down. Well, I bet you part of that was the fact LeBron was no longer there.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
And on the topic of Chalmers, he's a complimentary player. He can D up, he can hit the open three. He's been known to hit big shots, a solid finisher, and that is valuable. But when you ask him maybe to do a little too much, then you're not playing to his strength.
Boy, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Bosch. And he pounds that one in.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And that one's good. And it's a 7-point Heat lead.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
Greg, it feels like giving up two baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The Heat leading by 7. And Chalmers kicks to Green. Takes the three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Clarkson kicks to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Green, no luck. Lakers trail by 10. Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. Clarkson kicks to Sakura. Kelly passes to Randall. Miami grabs the miss. And here is Chalmers. The feed to Winslow. Outside Bosch. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Winslow.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And the Lakers call time here.
And one thing we know about Justice Winslow, he is great on the big stage. He was amazing in the tournament for Duke a season ago, got better and better as he helped his school capture the national championship.
And a new group in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Dang comes in for Gerald Green. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Mario Chalmers. Picked by Randall. Outside Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Kelly. And again, the Lakers no good. With Winslow, it's all about improvement and being great on the big stage. I think he can do that, Greg. You talked about, what he did in that national championship run. Clark, he was a fantastic foundation to begin with.
Yeah, you know what? He's not got many holes in his game. Solid at the defensive end, can score a lot of ways, puts his hands on winning at both ends of the floor.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's Wade. Goes up on the wing. Dragic kicks to Anderson. Deflects the pass. The dish to Wade. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Here's Dragic. The pass to Wade. Beyond the arc. Wade missing again. And for the Lakers without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person, Clark, stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
Here's Dragic following the bucket by the Lakers. 5 to shoot. Bosh, that's for 2. They get a hand on it.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Outside Dang. Over to the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. Lakers trail by 8. Russell with it. He's picked up by Dang. Russell dishes to Bryant. Hibbert with the screen. Bryant passes to Hibbert. Out to Kobe. Back to Hibbert. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Bosh. Miami leading by 8. And it's Dang in the corner. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. LA's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Hibbert with the screen. And Bryant kicks to Russell. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Now here's Dragic for the 3. Hibbert pulls it in.
and he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Wade again. It's Bryant. Wade outside. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Russell with the rebound.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that
The
one.
Heat making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. And an intentional foul right there. Here's Wade. And it's sent back by Bryant. And they're able to recover. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. He's got 13 rebounds and also a block shot.
Hibbert with the screen. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Wade. Clock at 6. And it's Wade again missing. And so it's Miami winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's...